Hi, good morning. It's 5:40 in the morning. Woke up at half five, and I am going to the office to get my things done. So I'm locking the door behind me. It's really quiet outside, except for the car driving out from in M5. Can you see anything? Right, that's a street lamp. I'm gonna get in my car, and there's no one at all. Okay. There's frost, so let me just start the engine. Let's see how cold it is. 3 degrees Celsius. Right. This is a very dark road, and on the left is a big cemetery, so we frequently drive through here. At least there are street lamps. So we're coming to the end of the road, and that leads up to the main road. Okay, on the right side is the university station, passing through the medical school. And it's a bit brighter here. Okay, I'm arriving at the building where I work. Let's see if I can get in. It's 6 a.m. Good. So this is the European Research Institute. Let's see. Ooh, get in. This is my office. I used to have an electronic sensor here that senses people walking in and out and make a count. Let's have a quick look at my office. I've got a really powerful computer here that I assembled myself. It's 12-core Intel, 24 gigabytes of RAM, 3D monitor, vertical monitor, and a Wacom Cintiq tablet, which you use for drafting. Equations on board, my iMac, desktop computer, scanner, and the table where I usually do my electronic sensor development. One of the problems with packing is that I've got tons of papers collected, from scribbles and notes and and photocopies throughout the years, and also a stack of CDs, DVDs, Blu-rays, which I need to bring with me. Now, one of the problems with taking with them is that they are heavy, but they also take up a lot of space in the luggage. So one of the ways which I compress them is to digitize them. So I've converted many of my CDs, there are more elsewhere, into a format where you can later reburn into your CD DVDs. So converting from paper-based format to PDF or images, the stacks of paper I've got, it's a really heavy stack, and I've managed to scan them all into PDF format. For example, I've got the garden sketch which you've seen in the first video, and it's in PDF format. I've got my certain study on networks, my path node study. These are actually computer algorithms that does some tasks for me. Neural network nodes, as well as things from during my PhD days. So that's 17 September 04, and these are exploring landscape algorithms. They are mainly mathematical and also algorithmic, so steps to accomplish tasks for the computer. Other things, even in terrain, segmentation. How do you segment terrains into chunks so that the processing power is distributed? Okay, so these are all the nodes that I have converted. Okay, temperature variation, plants, plant competition. This is more interesting. So how can you simulate plant competing in a computer so that they grow properly? Okay, so these are all the notes that I've got from the past. So that's how I compressed or converted all my physical objects into a virtual format, a digital format, and they will basically last forever. So, physical things experiences entropy, they break down, but digital things, digital objects, they never degrade. So unless your hard disk went or you lost electricity and you'd never be able to access them again, then they really last forever. It's a good feeling, isn't it? Driving home when everybody is driving to work. Look at the traffic jam. My side, it's totally clear. I got back at home at 8:30 in the morning, and it's as cold as when it was 5:45. So this weather, it's in this kind of cold weather that you need a 50-pound woolen scarf from the Orkney Islands. Running in through the pros today, and it's simply the SD card for the GoPro camera, micro SDHC 375X. Right? There's another thing that came through the other day, but I haven't opened it, and it's the Human Planet, introduced by John. Thanks, John. It's a Blu-ray version, and this is a BBC version, and it's something very interesting. It sees how humans live together with the animals. So it's saying humans are the ultimate animals, the most successful species on the planet. From the frozen Arctic to streets to steamy rainforests, from tiny islands in vast oceans to parched deserts, people have found remarkable ways to adapt and survive in the harshest place imaginable. This will be quite interesting. Right. Ever have that feeling of looking at a problem and don't know where to start? Well, that's the feeling I get. How do you start packing? All the little bits here and there. It's a vacuum bag. It allows you to put your clothing in, and then using the vacuum suck out all the air so that the whole bag is compressed, and that gives you a lot more space in your luggage. And the bag looks like that. Three boxes. These are sent in by Atlantic Bros yesterday. One is for, yeah, a sign of madness is